So, when deciding what my channel was going to be about, and I did want to make a channel for quite a while, I originally wanted a lot of DIY stuff, a lot of hacks um, being attempted and vetted for their accuracy or practicality and all that stuff. But I realized that I had a goal last year to be fit by 40, and it's not going well. I am now about 4 days into 39 years old, and I don't see anything over the next 360 days changing. So I decided that the first year of my channel, which is all going to be garbage, it's going to be garbage. Don't even look for content that's worth a damn. But it is going to be me mentally keeping track of myself and my goals and reminding myself that if I don't do that, then I can't do this. Being that if I don't have the perseverance it takes to meet very personal goals, then a YouTube channel at my age, it's not even a realistic possibility. Probably not a realistic possibility anyway. What about this temple fat? That's a new thing. Who's got this going on? Temple fat. Anyway, my temples are chunky. But this is about a reasonable and sustainable life change for me, because I don't feel healthy. It's not about fat shaming or anything. I just don't feel healthy. I don't feel feeling the way I feel for another 10 years. And because of that, I feel like the way I'm living is actually killing me, because I don't anticipate being around another 10 years like this. So something's going to change. And if I have to do anything, it is before I'm 40. I am going to give it my best. Now, what does my best look like? I don't know. It's going to look like a lot of failure, but it's also going to look like trying again and again and again and again. During quarantine shutdown, I got a gym membership. Seems not recommended at that particular point in time, but I had a lot of time to kill, and as long as the gyms were open, I was going. After the gyms reopened that I got a membership. I was still part-time at one job, still part-time at the other job. I was always part-time at the other job, but I went regularly, and it was great. Maybe I was seeing progress. I didn't weigh myself just because I didn't want to know if there wasn't. I was just doing something. And then full-time at the day job, still part-time at the night job, no time. I had 1 hour in between jobs, and I couldn't convince myself that it was worth the stress to go work out, get hot and sweaty, and then the social stress of the possibility of showering at the gym, which, no, not looking like this. I was like, okay, not that people go there to look at you shower, but even if I were in good shape, I couldn't anticipate being comfortable showering at the gym. But maybe Maybe something will be different. Maybe I'll get to the gym. Maybe I will get there sooner or later. I just can't go to the gym, get all hot and sweaty, and then go to my second job feeling and smelling like ball soup. But that's the nuts and bolts. We'll cross those bridges when we get to them. But I just want to do this video to remind myself that we have a goal. And we're going to try to do something every day, every other day, every week, if necessary, to get on track. Now, one of those things, because we're quite a few days into my new year, which is a few days after my birthday, 39. I have two things, well, a few things actually. One is my carryover resolution from the previous year. More sleep, more vegetables, which is great because I love sleep and I love vegetables. If you don't love vegetables, it's a challenge, then more of a challenge than it should be for me, so I shouldn't complain. And that's a carryover one. Another of my resolutions is to sock away $100 each and every week. There's no reason I should not be able to do that. And that means I have to curb my spending, which means I have to get a hobby that doesn't cost money. A little bit more fiscal responsibility on my side. But that also means I can't be spending $15 every day for lunch. Ridiculous. But that being said, we're gonna see where this thing goes. And another thing that I've done is I have begun looking at drinks, carbonated drinks, something to replace soda, because I don't even like soda. It's just there. I like the bubbles. I like the flavor. I may as well have LaCroix, and actually I do enjoy LaCroix, but the older I get, the more sweet everything is. There's no reason at all. I shouldn't be able to cut sugar out, the sugary sodas out anyway. And cutting those out and cutting down or cutting out the alcohol, that should hopefully give me a good foundation to progress. And cutting those things out and being strict about it, not going to be easy. I like my alcohol. But sugar doesn't like my body. So cutting out sugar, that's going to be a fun one. And there was a third one, I'm sure. Oh yeah. Gym Pact. It's called Pact, the app, and I'm not going out of my way to plug them or anything, but if there is a monetary downside to not going to the gym, which there already is by about $65 a month, but if I create more of a downside to not going to the gym, that $65 a month doesn't change depending on whether I go or not. But I could actually curb that a little tiny bit and not pay more if I go into the Pact app and set my goal and then have no choice but to meet my goal, or I'm paying more for the gym, and then that snowballs down to me not meeting other financial responsibilities. Like, it makes it harder to save that 100 a week. Well, it's well past the 7th. Actually, it's the 7th is was my birthday. So there's $100 in my savings account right now. Very lonely. Next is going to be On the 14th, I will make sure that that's 200. And we're going to continue on like that. I don't want to bombard myself. Life is already pretty hectic without throwing more things on top of more things, but my main goal is fit by 40. And I'm running out of time to do that. So those 3 things I have already begun. And I really wish that I lived near my gym. Both of my jobs are near my gym. Both of my jobs and my gym are in the neighborhood I want to move into. But I don't live there now. And that means I have to bring a change of clothes with me each and every day I have the night job. Which, lucky for me, this week I'm scheduled for Monday at the night job. And I'm off the rest of the week. So tomorrow may not be the first day that I do this, but this week I am definitely going to be going to the gym again. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I don't know how any of this is going to turn out, but I do want to make sure that I am cataloging my progress. And that's what this channel is going to be for the first year. It's just going to be me completely making sure that I am mindful of my decisions for the next year. We still have to wear the masks at work, and it's basically going to be a year, if not for my waistline, then for my finances or my problems, outstanding bills, issues of that nature, that I have to be somewhere other than here in a year. When I say physically, I don't mean my geographical location. I'm talking about with my physical state and with the state of my life in general. I've got to be somewhere else other than right here. So I guess we'll see how that turns out. See you next time.